Welcome in, Capricorns. Welcome to Oshun's Tarot Garden. You're chilling with the biggest of the biggest, your big Oshun. And today we're going to be doing an energy shift reading. We're going to kind of talk about the overall energy for September and what you can expect for the beginning and the middle of October for your energy. Energy wise, you know, like what to look forward to, what you're going through spiritually, what your energy gonna look like. So just kind of bringing in some expectations and some guidance here. All right, for all Capricorn placements. This sign was recommended and voted upon on my Facebook page. If you would like to have a voice as well, you can follow me on Facebook. My link is down below in the descriptions. And what you can do is follow me. I always ask people what kind of readings they want, what signs they would like to see as well. And then we vote, and then I come on here and I shoot these videos for you guys. So you can also comment down below some signs that you would like to see as well. All right, so we're gonna kind of hop into this. I'm really excited to see the energy shift for my Capricorns. I am a fellow Capricorn as well. So we're gonna start off with the crystal for you guys, which is already popping out, to kind of let you know the crystal that you need to keep with you from now until the middle of October. You have, I am courageous and trust myself to overcome any trial. You have the agate here, all right? That is such a pretty crystal. So this is something that they're telling you to keep with you during this time. I am courageous and trust myself to overcome any trial. With this purple, it just feels like you guys could be going through a healing phase, okay? A healing phase of struggles. I'm hearing despair and uncertainty, okay? So let's see what we have for my Capricorns. We're gonna get you guys a life oracle for the life energy message for October. Step back. I told you. Time for you guys to heal. You have step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. You're too close to a situation. It can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Okay, so you guys need to bag. What? Give it 50 feet. That's what you guys need to do. Okay, because you guys, like I said, I feel like it's trying to get you into the energy of healing. And I feel like maybe something is too close to home. Like they said, you're standing too close to the mirror, that you can't see that you can overcome a trial. Something may seem like you just can't get through it. You just can't release it. You just can't make way through whatever the situation may be. Just looking at this, I just feel like you guys have been trying to control something so much this month of September. As a whole, just trying to put a cap on something before it overflows, or, you know, before it gets filled up to the top. You guys have been on fucking situations asses, okay? Basically trying to avoid any problems or anything to, I guess, like, I don't want to say distract, but anything to kind of just remove some kind of balance, okay? Like you're really controlling right now. Well, you're really controlling in the month of September, of trying to control situations, outcomes, and things that you're not even allowing to see that maybe things are meant to mess up so that you can go in another direction, or that so that something new can come in, or that you can release something to make way for something new. But you feel like you have to get a hold on something and not allow it to mess up, so that, you know, you feel like that's going to be perfect, that's going to be stability, or that's going to get you to where you need to be. Source is saying, step the fuck back, allow me to do my job. You want things to be removed, you're praying for things to be removed. However, Capricorns, you're not allowing me to do my job, okay? It's like you asked me to remove something, and then I create this tower moment, this unexpected situation to come to remove this out of here, because you're not gonna just say that you want something removed and let it be pulled out, or you're not gonna remove it yourself. So I gotta create this moment, this chaotic moment, to allow something to be removed from you, you know, so you can not have so much control over this situation. But however, you still manage to pull this fucking shit back in. You done got the fucking rope and pulled the bull back into the china shop. When you asked me to remove the bull from the china shop, you're like, no, put the bull back in. I'm gonna figure out how to get the bull out. I'm gonna figure out how to get out this situation. Stop being so motherfucking stubborn. You were like, come on, Capricorn, I understand. You want help, but then you deny the help that's coming in from source or those around you. And that's why they're saying step back, get a clearer view, and understand why these things are being removed. Why are you not allowing yourself for these things to be removed? And kind of, I feel like a lot of you guys need to see your full potential as well. Because I feel like you're lacking the knowledge of insight of seeing where you could be. You're stuck in this china shop with this bull when you can leave this fucking china shop and all this chaos, and maybe it's them pulling the bull out so you can create a different type of place. Or maybe it's, you know what, we put this bull in the china shop so maybe you would get the fuck up out the china shop and go down the street to this other fucking coffee bar or something like that, so that you can see there's something better, there's something more peaceful. But you guys are just making things harder than what it has to be. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. You're making things harder than what it has to be. All right, so we're gonna pull these cards to see, Capricorn, where the energy is for overall September, mid and beginning of October. Yeah, I was about to mess that shit up. Okay, I don't know why I see this dandelion over here. I'm hearing wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. You thought that's what you wanted. We gave you your wishes, and now your ass is denying the wish to be granted. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. All right, what do we have here for my caps? I do not like the way this is going. You guys are so fucking stubborn. So fucking stubborn. At the bottom of the deck, you have a message, because a message is here for you guys. A message is here for you guys. All right, so you guys have 19, 15, 13, the sun, the devil, and death. You guys are in for a great awakening, okay? A great awakening. You guys are about to, I don't even know if this is rude or if this is just like, let me help you come to the conclusion on your own, because you guys need to feel like this is something that y'all figured out on your own. I'm really not sure which one it is. I'm really not, but there is definitely an awakening process that you're going through. There is a death to ego, death to control, death to, is giving me a pair of new eyes to see things in a new light. Maybe you're doing something and it just isn't getting you somewhere as fast as you could be getting there if you was to do something else. Okay, so I feel like you guys could be being pushed in a different route. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with your September energy. Oh, you guys could have been listening to some old Keisha Cole. You guys are giving me a headache. Like, you guys are seriously giving me a headache. Okay, so there's a small disconnection here. But anyways, so we're going into the overall energy of September. And with this sun card, I feel like there was a lot of things that were kind of brought to light here. I'm feeling like a lot of children situations here. I do feel like you guys are having a lot of fun this month, but I feel like a lot of serious situations were brought to light here. You do have look at the bigger picture. I do feel like the sun energy is like spirit and situations being placed in your life to kind of make you think bigger. And it's just like, you don't have to work harder. Spirit wanted you to work smarter, and they were trying to connect you into, I feel like connect you into people who could bring excitement into your life and show you you know, ways to win. It kind of gives me the same energy that I have for Libra. And it was more like to like enjoy the now, like enjoy now. And the only way that I can kind of like put it together for you guys, an example would be like, you guys could be fixated and stressed and frustrated like about a bill right now, like this bill, versus you knowing like, I get paid every 2 weeks, or I get paid every week. This bill is gonna get taken care of. Or that I have a wide range of supporters who can assist me, or I have skills, I have things to help me, you know, get this. It's just like, you're just so focused here that you're not looking at the broader picture of things. You're just so focused on now. Like, I feel for some of you guys, you're looking, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like this is career relationships for my Capricorn. You're being very small-minded. And it's just like they really want you to open your eyes and expand your brain. And this month, I feel like you've been kind of doing that, but not so much. I feel like you've been having small realizations about certain things. Maybe you wanted to go back to past people, and then you realize these past people aren't for you, or you realize like things are being moved away from you. And I feel like it's kind of to bring insight, but I feel like I said, you guys are still trying to drag those things back in. And it's just like, look at the bigger picture. Like, yes, it hurts to detach from these people, to detach from certain things. Yes, it hurts to lose in certain areas of life. But if you look at the overall situation, it's going to benefit you. It's going to make things easier, you know, a better flow, a better connection here, whether it's separating from somebody romantically, family, a job, moving, you know, you've been cutting hair for years and you love cutting hair, but it just isn't working out. Moving into a different, maybe you can still be in the same field, but doing a different thing. Maybe you can start teaching how to do something, but it's just like taking a different approach on something is where Spirit has been trying to get you to go, Capricorn. And I feel like you guys kind of been missing that notation in September. And it's just like September has just been trying to kind of like, wake up. Like that third eye, I feel like is very foggy. Okay, so I feel like you guys need to work on that root chakra and also on your third eye. Those are some things that you should have been working on in the month of September, but you still have a little time. So I feel like that's something that you can take now and move into the beginning of October. Okay, so I don't know, but I just feel like you guys, something that's telling me like shared responsibility is something that is being lacked in your life. Shared responsibility. And it doesn't just have to be monetary type of shit, responsibilities. It can be emotional. Okay? You're not sharing some kind of responsibility for something. For the beginning of October here, we have the number 15, which is the Devil card. And it just gives me that you guys are not letting go of something. Toxic work environment, toxic connections, addictions, and things like that. Some of you guys are addicted to alcohol. Some of you guys are addicted to drugs. I'm hearing sex. Somebody's addicted to toxic family, toxic relationship. And I feel like you feel that you can't get out of it because time invested, longevity, or it's for the simple fact that you've gained your identity through this person, and maybe you feel like you owe them something, or you know, maybe they were refreshing to you at one point, but now it's like they're stale and it's time to move on. There's something here that is stale and it's not benefiting you. It's only holding you back, Capricorn. And I really feel like the beginning of October is telling you that the people who you surround yourself with, the people that you're around are starting to reflect on you. People say birds of a feather flock together. And I used to be a strong believer that that's not true, because I used to hang out with in high school, I hung out with girls who were really fast, out here sleeping around, doing different things that I just wasn't necessarily on. I was in sports, I was athletic, I was doing this, but these other people, they weren't into that. You know, they were into like having sex, doing drugs, drinking and shit like that. But I was more so into sports, scholarship, college, you know, increasing my life so I could get out of this small town. And I was like, and people used to be like, well, you hang with them, so you must. And I used to get so upset when people would approach me with that type of mind frame or energy, and that, you know, that carried into my adult life as to, don't address me with that. Don't come at me like that, because I still have that defense mechanism because of how people viewed me based off of who I was surrounded by. And as I've grown and I've worked with people, I've also heard them, you know, speak on their children and how, you know, one child is flourishing and one child is kind of held back, but then they talk about their friend groups and shit like that. So Capricorn, what I'm saying is, you might be ambitious, you may be motivated, you may be driven, you may be all of this, and the people around you may lack a lot of that shit, and they also have nothing to add value to. Or, you know, you can't be the smartest person in the room. You can't be the biggest boss in the room. There is no growth. If you don't have nobody above you to teach you, if you're not connected with people above you to help you grow, like, what are you doing? You're surrounding yourself with smaller people. You're surrounding yourself with people who have these habits, these addictions and stuff. And it's starting to reflect poorly onto you, whether you do this or not. And I feel like Spirit is just like, okay, it's time to open your eyes and realize, like, you need to detach, because people aren't going to want to work with you because they like, oh, you sit around with people who smoke and drink all day. Or, you know, you can't be on time because you're too busy trying to help the people that surround you get to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're blocking your own self trying to help people. And that could be your addiction, feeling like you need to help these people who are stuck in places. And because of that, you're making yourself stuck trying to help other people get unstuck and get to your level. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about. And I feel like that's something that they want you to focus on at the beginning of October here. It's just realizing that everybody's not meant to be with you at this time. Okay, so it's just like, if you want to elevate and grow and get big, then this is something that you need to do. Yeah, you have the cardinal moon that says be bold to make the first move. They're not going to move away from you because they know you're valuable. They know that you have something. So you're going to have to be the person that picks your shit up and move away and be like, you know what, I can't take you with you. I can't take you with me, because you know what? I've been straddling too long, been dragging my feet too long, trying to make you get to a place that I'm at, trying to make you see things the way I see things. And now it's just like, I have to trust myself to make these moves, which is me healing my life and getting it back together and where it needs to be, separating myself from people and ideas of certain situations. You guys are infatuated with the idea of things, infatuated with seeing the potential in people that they don't see within themselves. And right now, your saving grace is needed to be for you and not for those other people. So your energy for October is facing the reality and facing the facts at the beginning of October to release these people so that you can start moving and setting yourself up for a flourishing year next year. Okay? All right. The gift the gift is coming in December. Like, that's if you celebrate Christmas or whatever holidays, like, your gift is coming in December. Once you start detaching and working and focusing on yourself in October and November, you're going to start reaping all of those great benefits in December. Trust me. All right. So for mid-October, you have the Death card. Hello. It's time to lay over a new leaf here. Okay. So it's just newness. Donnie McClurkin is coming to my mind. We fall down, but we get up. All right. It's time to move into what they say, because we're talking about addictions and things. When you go to those AA meetings, I don't know it verbatim, but they say, and for the things that I can, and accept the things that I cannot change, or something like that. It's time to accept the fact that you can't change people. You can't change certain situations, but you can change your environment. What can you change? If you can't change a situation, certain parts of a situation, now is you realizing what you can change and accepting people for who they are. You know what? This person is always going to drink and smoke. They're always going to want to be on welfare. They're always going to want to just sit on the couch and do the minimum you know what? That's my person. I fuck with them and I accept them for who they are, but I can't continue giving them money when they need to if they ain't trying to help themselves. I can't continue to try to give them a ride to the liquor store when they ain't even asking for a job to an interview. I can't continue to sit here and feed and, you know, pour into their problems, their addictions and things, and hold them back. I accept them for who they are, but now it's time for me to make the changes, and I accept the fact that it's time for me to move past them, okay? So that's like the energy that is giving me right there. So give me a card. There we go, right here. The answers you need are coming. Acceptance. Accept shit for what it is, okay? Accept shit for what it is, okay? You're going into an awakening. An awakening. All right. Now, we're just going to have some closing out cards to see where my Capricorn finances are going to be. Capricorn finances are going to be. Okay. I feel like a lot of great things are coming with your finances here. I feel like a lot of improvement. I feel like I keep hearing like big influx with the 7 of Wands. Something is telling me to tell you to be careful with how you spend it and who, you know, who's coming towards you. So some of you guys might want to get some kind of financial assistance, look into investing, looking at how to make your money work from you, putting it in actual banks, or, you know, looking at how to invest to improve your money or make your money work for you, looking into passive incomes and things like that. All right, so that's what I have for you today, Capricorn. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Much love.